So 5 months since the last episode of the Vantage Point video blog, but we're finally back with episode 19. So yeah, episode 18 was way back in February, just after the release of the On Target album, which is obviously still available, and you can still listen to it on the digital platform of your choice. I did actually do a blog since then, which was scrapped. We were in the studio, so I decided to do the blog in the car while driving. Unfortunately, the battery on the microphone died, so my dull monotone chat was rendered inaudible, so that got scrapped. But anyway, we were in the studio there to do some mixing, which is our news. We have new music coming out, so the album was back in January, but now finally we've got something else for you to listen to. The much delayed Zombie Train EP is coming out on Friday the 5th of August. It's 4 tracks. Zombie Train being the first track, it's a remix version of the version that was on the Work album. And then the second track is called Freedom Train, and then there's Train Crash, and then the last track on the EP is again a remix from the Work album. It's Last Train from Hell. So that's 2 remixes and 2 new tunes, which you'll be able to listen to on Friday the 5th of August, and that's kind of our news for the moment. So even though it's been months since the last video blog, I'm sure you do remember the last couple didn't feature Liam playing a guitar riff, but don't worry, he's back. And this time he's playing the title track from the On Target album, which I've probably said already is still available to buy from our Bandcamp page, and you can of course listen to it to your heart's content on Spotify or Apple or wherever. But anyway, here's Liam with his guitar playing the riff to On Target. So yes, as I said in the news, we were in the studio where we mixed the 4 tracks for the Zombie Train EP. This was out at Sound. Previously when we went there it was called Split Level, and Neil was the guy that produced this there, but now he's left. It's a guy called Hamish, and we did those 4 songs, and we were mixing some other songs for inclusion on our next album, which is going to feature all guest vocalists. That's not entirely true. There's 2 songs, that one's an instrumental and one has got Marian vocals, but the rest are all guest vocalists. And then also while we were there, Liam put down some guitar for his debut solo single, which I think is going to be called I Don't Belong and should be out in a month or two. That whole studio was working on songs we've already got in the can, but for the most part remixing and new vocalists, taking Murray out, putting a new vocalist in to give the song, to make the song different words, different singer. But we were also had a booking at Chamber Studio to go back and record some brand new songs. We did 4 last year with Hannah on drums, and we're the plan to record another 4 or 5, put them together, and that will be another album. That'll be an all Murray singing and dancing album. So we did some rehearsing, just the 3 of us, myself, Liam and Murray. The first time we only booked an hour, which was probably a mistake in hindsight. By the time we'd arrived, chatted, set up, well, mainly me setting up my cameras, which didn't go brilliantly. I think in the first practice the camera pointing at Murray didn't work at all. So he's teaching us the songs. It was probably the main focus of any bit of video you want, and obviously.
It's based the strains.
Wasn't in view at all. So I think he just taught us the basics of one song. We played through it many times, and then we were packing up all our stuff and leaving again. So the next time we came back, we did a couple of hours, and there was again more operator error on the camera. I think in this one we did manage to get footage of all 3 of us, but Liam was completely out of focus.
I'll do it sometime, but I knew it was going to knock you as soon as
But more importantly, we got some more songs put down. These are not all brand new songs. There's one old song, Mexican Girls, which we did way back in 2003. We recorded it out of the Groove Tunnel, and I've always quite liked it, so I wanted to get it re-recorded. So we're putting that one in this session, and then the other 3 or 4 we're going to put down our brand new tunes Murray's been writing. So we had a 3rd rehearsal, and I think in that one, the camera has issues with Murray because it again recorded nothing of him. So I think we had 4 songs by that end of that rehearsal. And then the following week we did a rehearsal which I didn't turn up to as I was playing tennis. I had to help my tennis club preserve their 100% loss record in our tennis league. The East of Scotland Tennis League, we were in Division 6, 6A or something. And we were successful in that. We lost all our matches. So next year should be better because we've been relegated. But anyway, while I was doing that, Murray and Liam rehearsed with Hannah. And we'd sent her the recordings from our previous rehearsals, only the audio. She didn't have to worry about not being able to see Murray or Liam being out of focus. And I believe that went quite well, and they also did one more song. So we went to the studio. We were meant to go to the studio, and unfortunately she cancelled on us a couple of nights before because she had to go into work. So we then rebooked that for a midweek, and I think Murray and Hannah were just going to go and do the drums and the bass. But again, unfortunately she had to cancel. So as the studio report goes, it's a report to say we didn't actually get into the studio for that session. So we're hoping to get another date booked, and then we can get those 4 or 5 songs down, and if we combine them with the 4 tunes from last year, we'll have album number 8 if the guest singer's album is album number 7, because it looks like the guest singer's album will be finished first. So anyway, that's been us going to and not going to the studio of late. So, having not done a video blog for so many months, I'm still being quite lazy, and I have not looked at any archive footage for this or done a top 5 of something random. So that's the end of the video. But hopefully you're up to date on what the point are doing now, and you can look forward to the Zombie Train EP in I guess a week or so by the time I've uploaded this to the YouTube. So please feel free to hit the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And hopefully there'll be some more videos coming your way soon.